a silent world I can't believe. Aquarium thoughts, they drift and they sway like the gentle current at the end of the day. Neon tetra in a shimmering school, peaceful paradise, a calming jewel. Glowing guppies with tails like fire, whiskered catfish, their movements inspire. Drifting bubbles, a mesmerizing dance, lost in the moment, given a chance. Aquarium thoughts, they drift and they sway like the gentle current at the end of the day. Serene angelfish gliding with grace, a world of wonder in a watery space. The hum of the filter, a constant refrain, a symphony of life, washing away the strain. Worries dissolving, the calming blue. Aquarium magic, just for me and you. Aquarium thoughts, they drift and they sway like the gentle current at the end of the day. Emerald corridor sifting the sand, a miniature river held in my hand. So next time you're feeling stressed and low, just take a moment, watch the water flow. Aquarium thoughts, a calming sight, a little piece of peace beneath the gentle light.
Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. Sorry about that. I was having some technical difficulties, which now I believe are fixed. Welcome to my stream. I'm on the bucket once again this night. Hopefully you guys can see me. Like I said, I was having technical difficulties, and yeah, now it seems like I'm working fine. I see my lovely mug on my phone, which means I am live. Yeah, don't need that set up. Anyways, how's it going tonight? I know I tried streaming earlier, and no one was here because everyone was at Whips. What I did open up this letter, which was from Mr. Jeff Kane with Empire of Dirt Aquatics, which was his lovely sticker with his fish on there and his name all in the up on the top there. Anyways, how's it going tonight? I hope everyone's well. I know on the previous stream I mentioned that I do have one of Rack Cross's pieces of art, which is this right here, which is a plein air piece of art. This is a 5x7 acrylic canvas paddle, and this is one of the things I bought off one of his art auctions that he did. Good morning there, Brenton. How's it going? I hope you're having a great night. I'm going to put this back on there, and hopefully it stays there like it will. No, now it doesn't want to stay there. Oh, that's why I didn't want to stay there. Yep, that's the piece of artwork I have from Rack. I was planning on doing the game, although it doesn't look like. I think a lot of people probably figured I was having technical difficulties, and I'm getting more people now. So sorry about that, guys. I had technical difficulties. I had the stream running, however, it wasn't showing anything on screen. So I definitely have more people in here. Good evening, Xanadudu. How's it going? Dropping a like and lurking as Sleep is calling you. Cheers, all. Well, thanks for stopping by and saying hi. But yeah, I know it's a late night stream. This is pretty much where I used to stream. I know Mr. Chattanooga Ed used to really stream late. I normally start around. I used to start around this time, a long time ago, a few years back. But yeah, let me switch cameras here because I don't like just showing off my mug too much when I'm talking. But yeah, here's my lovely fish, my lovely Congo tetras and my silver tip tetras. Let's see here. But yeah, let me see. I don't know what's working anymore because it's been a while since I set this up today. Let's see how this works tonight. Please let me know if this shows up on the stream or
Dave's
not.
Aquarium Thoughts said, hello everyone.
I don't know if you guys heard that or not, but that's the lovely bot. And it seems like the lag is not as bad as it used to be. Let's see here. And so far, it looks like we have 5 people. I don't know if you guys want to play the game or not. I can always postpone that for another day, maybe Sunday. Although Sunday I do have the fishy news on Sunday, which I'll be doing live on Sunday morning. But yeah, I guess we probably do the game. I was hoping for a little more people, but this is what it is. Which is name. The name of the game is Name That Fish. So please, if you want to play the game, please let me know, and I will start it. But yeah, I was mentioning this in the other stream. But basically, yeah, I did get another email from a person, well, from not a person, but a company trying to give me something else to review, like I did this Higer Wave Maker. Although I did have to politely decline. Unfortunately, what they were offering is not something I thought I was going to be using, so I'm not really one to just review. I don't really want to review stuff just to review stuff. Good evening, Fish Ham Link. How's it going? But yeah, I mean, I could have got something free, but I figured I might as well just not do it because it's not something I was planning on keeping and using because it was a light, but I already like the light I have on me. But it would have to be something comparable, but I politely declined them. So, anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and do this game, which is Name That Fish. Let's see here. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and start this game, which is kind of Name That Fish. So this is kind of interactive, so feel free to participate. Otherwise, I don't know. I'll just be showing pictures and stuff. But anyways, let's go ahead and start this, which is hopefully it doesn't bog down on my computer. I tested out earlier. It was kind of bogging a little bit, but I'll see how it goes, which is Name That Fish, which is going to be a lovely, lovely game, I think. I think it's going to be fun. It has some easy ones. It has some tough ones. So let's go ahead and start with this little game here, and I'm going to start with the first one, which I think this one is an easy one. I know there was a person on YouTube earlier today that'll probably definitely get this, but let's go ahead and show the first one, which is scientific name. What is the common name? And this fish's scientific name is Osternautus ocellatus. I think I actually got that name, but I probably butchered it nonetheless. What is the common name of this fish right here? Please chime in the chat when you know what fish this is. I guess this is going to be and I'll give everyone a little chance to chime in here. So if I see the right answer on the screen, I'm not going to just say, "Oh, congratulations, you got it" or not, but if there's anyone else in the chat that feels like mentioning what this is, please chime in. What do you think this is? Now, of course, this is probably one I would have never got, primarily because it's not a fish I really care to keep. Not because I don't like it, it's just because I really don't have the room for it. This game was made for Alashon. So what do you think it is, Steven? Oops. Yeah, of course, I think this one is the easy one.
Dave's Aquarium Thoughts said, "What is this fish?"
Please let me know. Did you guys hear that bot or no? But yeah, this one's probably easy one. Right off the bat, yeah, Alashon did get this one correct. This is a Oscar. This is a Oscar. So yeah, definitely. Yeah, Steven concur with Alashon, Oscar. Yeah, like I said, this is a fish. It gets quite big. Let me see. What is the minimum tank size for this, anyways? I'm the biggest I have right now is this 40, and that is probably a little small for it. Oops, misspelled that. Minimum tank size for an Oscar. Let's see what the bot says here. Okay, so PistolBot says the minimum tank size is 75 gallons, but bigger is always better. Oscars grow large and need space to swim and thrive happily. Although on this, I think we'll go with the expert in here, which is Alashon AS. So I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. I'm pretty good at mispronouncing things, and that's exactly what I'm probably doing. But Alashon says 90, which I'd probably go with that. 75 is probably the bare minimum. Please correct me if I'm wrong on that one. But yeah, I think I like the answer of 90 better than 75. They do get big and they live room to roam. Let me see. What is the next one up for bid? Not bid. That's the previous game, which is The Price is Right. But the next name that fish is hopefully a little bit harder than this one. Although, yeah, we'll find out. Okay, this might be a little bit easier. But what fish this is from? I'm looking for a specific answer on this. What fish is this part from? Yeah, keep in mind that that little bot answer right there, that is from ChatGPT. So it's basically what you get from ChatGPT. Just so, Stephen, how accurate is that answer right there? But basically, it's saying that adult Oscar fish can reach up to 12 to 14 inches long. When converted to volume, it could be around 20 to 30 gallons. That seems a little high in the amount of volume, but I don't know about that one. But I don't know why you'd convert a fish to. I think what is a. Now I'm gonna have to look that one up. I'm gonna have to look that one up. Oops. Hey Zen, how's it going? Yeah, we're playing Name That Fish. I'm actually looking for a specific answer in terms of like a species name, or you can use a common name, either which way. Not necessarily a class. This is actually from my specific fish. So Steven says is Harlequin rasbora. Any other guesses? Let's see. Branton says pork chop rasbora. No, that's okay, Steven. Understandable. Let's see. So you have Branton saying pork chop rasbora. And once again, pork chop, lamb chop, pork chop rasbora. Dang it, Brenton and Steven. Let's see. So we have Steven saying it's Harlequin and Brenton saying it's pork chop. Alishon says Harlequin. Zen says I was slow and hit enter before I realized they beat me. Oh no, that's fine, Zen. You could answer. You could answer nonetheless. It's not really the first to the punch, because the lovely thing about live streams is different people get the stream at different times. Hey, Zen, you could copy off of Alishon if you want. But anyways, I will be back in a second while you ponder this, or I could just give you the answer, and then take a little break, and I will be right back after that. So I think that since there's only 3 here, I will go to the answer on this, and then I'm going to take a short break, very brief one. But let's see, what fish is this from? This is actually from. Sorry about that. Did Zen answer what? Okay, so Zen says pork chop rasbora as well. So we have Harlequin rasbora for Steven, pork chop rasbora for Branton. Zen says pork chop rasbora ? And Alishon says Harlequin. And accidentally pressed the screen on the wrong screen. So I'm going to go back to the slideshow and reveal the answer, which is. Okay, does this help? And anyone want to change their answer? You have about 5 seconds before you change your answer. Okay, time's up. This is from SBI rasbora, and I think I misspelled the rasbora on that one. Trigonostigma SBI, which is also known as the pork chop rasbora. Harlequin is a little bit different. You have a little bit different on the black portion of it. So slightly different. And personally, if I have a preference, I do like the SBs better. Let me see. Unless you want to argue that the Harlequin is the same as the SB. Let me see. SBI. Let me see. The Harlequin scientific name is going to be Heteromorpha. So they are a little bit different. Yeah, you haven't had Steven. Yeah, these are freshwater. I think everything I got in here is freshwater fish. Yeah, I knew that would trip some people up because basically the Harlequin and the SBAs are pretty much similar, but they are a bit different. Where the Harlequin, I wish I had a picture of the Harlequin, which that little black little strip. Yeah, pork chop was right. Yeah, pork chop is also another name for the SB. I had to look that one up because that's one common name I forgot. But Googling it, that's what it says. Which is the rest. But since Google wants to say it's the SB, I will agree with that. Let me see here. Good question on that. Is pork chop. Heteromorpha is the Harlequin. Yeah. So anyways, let's go on to the next slide, which is basically, I look like this. What am I? This is probably a little bit more difficult than the other one, but let's see if anyone can get this. I look like this. What am I? A deep blue body adorned with shimmering gold, white, cream, or pearly pink oval spots. A greenish bronze stripe runs along their head and body, and a narrow rosy strip is present along their lower side. Their fins are a vibrant red with bold black stripes. Once again, I'm not taking the first answer. I'm just taking what answers are on the board. If you want to copy each other, feel free to, but just keep in mind, just because someone put it up there doesn't mean that they are right. Okay, let's see. We have Stephen P. 2003 Aquatics saying CBD. And I'm assuming you mean slush for Pearl Daniel and not any other kind of fun jazz. But I will be right back in a second. Okay. Good night. All right, just saying good night to my boys while you guys work that out. So any other guesses on what this is? Let's see. Zen says Demasani. Once again, I'm misspelling that. Not misspelling that. Mispronouncing that. Oh, Starry Night Cichlid. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I was looking that one up. Oh, no, that's a different one. Starry Night's a slightly different one. I used to have these Demasani cichlids. I believe that's a Mabuna, if I'm not mistaken. Pseudotropheus damasoni. Let me see here. And then the Starry Night cichlid coming up on Google is Paratilapia paulini. Oh, whoops. I did not realize that. I did not realize when I was Googling on that screen, it was taking away the screen there. But it should pop up in a second again. My bad. Brenton also guesses fire ring. Any other guesses? Alashan, did you want to take a guess on this one? Deep blue body adorned with shimmering gold, white, cream, or pearly pink oval-shaped spots. A greenish bronze stripe runs along their head and body, and a nary rosy strip is present along their lower side. Their fins are vibrant red with bold black stripes. Let's see, Zen is going from memory, and I have a memory of a doorknob, so all the dark blue and black cichlids are kind of together in my brain. Named after Life, the Mason of Old World Exotics. Oh, that's pretty neat. Yeah, Brenton says that's a CBD. So Brenton's agreeing with Steven on this one. Anyone else want to take a gander? Any other guesses? Anyone want to change a guess? Because in a second I will be revealing the answer. You guys might be wrong. You might be right. I'm not trying to give any clues right now. So let's see what the answer is. Sorry, I just had to turn off the AC because I don't want that in the background. And once again, I'm back on the bucket. Let's see what we got here. You guys ready? Here we go. Slusher Pearl Daniel, aka Galaxy Raspora, or Danio Margaritis. And once again, I am mispronouncing that. Oh, Zen. Imagine a tiny fish dressed to impress with vibrant orange, blue, and iridescent spots like a little gem swimming gracefully in your tank. Well, that's fine. You guys could repeat. Just keep in mind, just because someone says it doesn't mean that the answer is correct. But in this case, who got that first? Who was that? Steven? Yeah, Steven got that first. Doesn't mean he was right, but in this case, he was right. Which, keep in mind, let's see here. Let's go to the next one. Yeah, because I would love to go with the first answer. Wins the whatever contest this is, but the problem is the lag. Different people have different lags and all that, and I don't want to deal with that kind of stuff. I don't want to say, oh, well, I got the screen, but yeah, you knew it probably was. Let's see here. Let's go to the next one. Okay, what fish is this? I probably should have labeled this slide a little bit better, but yeah, I didn't quite label this right. But what fish is this? I'm talking about the part in the middle, not the blue area on the side. But what fish is this from? This one I think is a relatively easy one. I think, but who knows? Rummy nose. Deb says rummy nose. Steven says every time I'm right, I'm deducting whatever-ish points from everyone else. I think I made this one a little bit too easy. Rummy nose tetra squawks like a parrot. Dang it! By the time I pulled the keyboard up, there was already answers. Don't worry, Zen. I think it's the next one. I think the next one's going to be extremely difficult at first. So you might have a chance on this next one. Instead of showing my mug on here, I'm going to go with the larger screen here. Yeah, that's obviously a rummy nose tail. Yeah, you guys are correct. That is a rummy nose tail. That one was probably one of the easier ones. Rummy nose tetra, hemigrammus, rhodostomus. Once again, I'm probably butchering these Latin names. I probably should have took Latin in high school, but I took French. Je suis le fluent en pied. Probably should have took Spanish, considering I'm closer to Spanish-speaking people now. And I probably phrased that one poorly, but like I said, this one gets more difficult. So yeah, it's not going to be all easy finding games like it has been. So this one is definitely going to be a little bit more trickier. But with that, Steven, don't you dare! I'm tied with Rachel. Let's see here. Now this next one is going to be more difficult, which also means it's going to unlock something, which is going to be a contest mode. So basically what the object on this one is you guys get to guess the next fish in one guess. You can guess how many times you want. You can change your guesses if you want, but keep in mind on this contest, only the first guess counts. So if Steven comes out with one fish and that first guess is wrong, he's eliminated from the contest. But if he gets the right name right off the bat, he wins the contest. Only counts on the first picture. There's going to be other pictures after that, which gives you more clues. But if you guess the first guess on that one, it's not going to count. It's only going to count on the first picture I show. Keep in mind, if multiple names are guessed correctly, tiebreakers will occur. I'm looking for a common name or a species name. So you have those two Latin names or the common name for it. And then basically, I don't care about the variations. So if it's a variation of color, variation of spots or whatnot, I'm not looking for that. Now, this is only valid during the live stream. So if you're watching it, sorry, you're not entered in this, because unfortunately you have to be live, unfortunately, here to participate in this. Main prize is for US viewers only. Although if you are international, you may still qualify for a different offer, which I would have to figure out what that's going to be. But primarily the prize is going to be Aquarium Thoughts accessory bag, which is this thing right here, which is found on aquariumthoughts.com. Of course, it doesn't help. I'm trying to show it off on the screen, but which is this right here. This one I bought. Let me actually go to the big screen right here. But just show it off. And it's actually where I keep my fish. Food. Now, if you do win this, not saying you are going to win this because this is going to be quite difficult, but if you do win this, I have this one right here. It says Professional Water Changer. That's the design I have on this one and the logo on the other side. Now, if you want, you could change up this side. You could put another one of my logos on there or another design on my store. I will gladly edit it. So let me go ahead and go back to the screen here. So a brand new car. Now I wish I could give out a brand new car, but no, it's going to be an accessory bag. I got one just to see how it looked. I actually like the way it looks. It actually holds my fish food really good and kind of keeps it next to my aquarium. That way it's not just bottles of fish food all over the place, because I do have this in the living room. But anyways, I think the next slide is going to be the first picture. Jen thought it was going to be an accessory bag, a bag of Aquarium Thoughts accessories, but it's a bag for accessories. Yeah, it is. It is a bag for accessories. It does not come with accessories on the inside. This is the bag that you could put accessories in there. Which, like I said, I do keep my fish food in this one. I would love to put yeah, like I said, I put fish food. Actually holds quite a bit. It could probably fit a bag of Wordly Flakes in there. Yeah, a few pill bottles with stuff. Once again, like I said, this is a large one. It actually holds quite a bit. But anyways, now that my bag's empty, I'm gonna have to put that all back together later. You can put your weed in there. Yes, you can. Not that I recommend it. Although you could. But I don't know why you wouldn't put weeds from your garden in there for. I have no clue why you want to do that. No, that pill bottle. What I actually use that pill bottle for is to, for some of the foods, I like to hydrate first. So I put some water in there. I put some of the food in there. I shake it up. But anyways, let's go back to this contest right here. So everyone get ready on their keyboard. Keep in mind, it's not the first guess that wins. It is just the first. Well, it is the first guess that wins, but it's not. Let me rephrase that. It's not the first person who guesses right. It's just basically your first guess is the one that can win it if you name exactly what the fish is. So think carefully, think patiently. This might be a little bit difficult on the first picture, it's going to be difficult in my opinion, but you guys have been pretty much on the nose on a lot of these today. So here's the first picture. What is this fish? Do 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 boop. Let's see here. I guess it's going to take a time to show up on my side here. Up there it goes. What is that fish? Name that fish. Once again, the scientific name, the two Latin names for it, or the common name for it. I don't care about variations. I'm not saying there's variations on this fish, but what is the name for this fish? Let's see. Steven guesses gold white cloud minnow. Let's see. And I also do have a answer that didn't pop up, which you have Big Steve's glass boxes saying Epistogram cockatoides. Let's see here. Brenton, so if we answer wrong, we're out of the picture, or the whole thing. No, you can still guess because I do have other pictures on this. So if you're for the contest though, it's the first guess. So if you guess wrong on the first guess on the first picture right here, then you're out of contest. But you can still guess for what fish this is, because there is other things that kind of lose a pixelation. But for the contest, it's only on this very first picture. So on this first picture, make sure you put out your guess on what this fish is. But once I get out of this picture right there, the contest is over. And if there's a right guess in there, they win. If there's no guesses on the right name, then no one wins. I hope I'm explaining that right. So Zen Ginger says goldfish. So right now we got goldfish, gold white cloud minnow, and Pistogram cockatoides. And Alashan AS is going orange flash cockatoides. All right, so any other guesses before I change this? Once I change this screen, the first picture contest is gone and over. So Brenton, did you want to take a guess? We got gold white cloud minnow, Pistogram cockatoides, goldfish, and orange flash cockatoides. And once again, I am just going for the species name. I don't care about variations or anything like that. And Brenton says honey gourami. Zen Ginger says I can't tell if the fish is fat or just bent or swimming because of the pixels. Yeah, it is. The pixels are kind of jumbling things up, which is the whole purpose of this guess the fish. So if everyone's set, I'm going to go to the next slide and see if it clears up anything. But before that, do that. And Deb's Aqua Pet says golden apisto. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Well, I'm going to get something to drink in my throat right now because it's kind of like getting a little hoarse. And once again, I don't care about variations, just the species name or the common name. Doesn't matter. So if it's like a rocket comet, if it's a comet goldfish, I don't care. I just want at least the general vicinity. Alrighty. So I think that's going to be it for the first picture. So on this first picture, we got some guesses. We got Pistogram cockatoides, gold white cloud minnow. We have goldfish, orange flash cockatoides, honey gourami, and a golden apisto. So let's go ahead and clear up this picture a little bit and see what the next slide shows. Okay, so we got a little more detail on this one. So what's the consensus now? What is this fish? Zen Ginger says this is as bad as the freaking pixels on this streaming. I think you people just like to watch us struggle. I can't make everything easy here, Zen. I just can't make everything easy. Okay, anyone want to change their guess before I go to the next picture? Don't worry, guys. It does clear up as it goes on. It does clear up a little bit more. It's not going to be all this pixel. Yeah, it changed it a little bit. It did change it a little bit. Because I could go back one. That's the first one, and that's the next one. It did change a little. All right, I'll go to the next one. I'll go to the next slide, which is the third one. And once again, it's a little. How far do you want me to guys go? Did that little change help any? Any change of guesses? Zen says it does look more epistoy now. Dang it, laugh out loud. Man, I hope it's not episto because then I'm gonna have to worry. Then I'm gonna have to worry about how I'm gonna do this tiebreaker. Alrighty, so then you think it's a pistogramma now? Alishon says, name the plants. Yeah, Steven, name the plants. Can you name the plants, Steven? I think some of these plants are guessable. I'm gonna keep it on this one just to hear Steven's guess on the plants in this picture. Alrighty. Okay, let's see. So Steven guesses red tiger lotus, Balancinarian maybe, possibly Alternera. Hey, Jesse, how's it going? Hey, see Aqua, how's it going? We're just playing Name That Fish. Basically, right now, this is the picture. You got to guess what fish this is. That's what we're playing right now. Been definitely a long time since I've seen you around AC. Aqua, a.k.a. Jesse. Been a while. Hope you're doing well over there. Zen Ginger says dwarf hair grass. Definitely gold episto cockatoides. And AC HC, if you. Okay, this is. I'm gonna go back one just to show Jesse on what the first guesses were. Let's see. So this is basically this is what we started on. This is what we started on, Jesse. Let's see here. A little bit more clear. There we go, a little bit more. And I think we're actually done with this one. And a little bit more. See, I could probably post this one. This one would have been too obvious for you guys. This one would have been way too obvious. This one definitely more so. And although I don't think anyone got the actual variation that this was sold on, but maybe let me see here. Let me see if there's a difference. I don't know if there's a difference or not. They might be the same. But this one, I'm putting, yeah, this one, this right here is too easy. But this is a cockatoides. Whoops. What's going on here? Oh, I know what I did wrong. Oops. I keep on forgetting. I can't do that. But yeah, this is Pistogramma cockatoides lemon. This is what I was sold as. Gold, probably close enough. But yeah, this is actually a picture I took. So if you actually watch my videos a long time ago, this one will probably popped up. But yeah, so let's see. So big. Let's see here. So the winners of the contest were Big Steve's Glass Boxes. Alishon, I'll give since he did say cockatoides, as well as Deb's Aquapets. So we have a three-way tie. So basically, I'm gonna have to figure out how to how to do this. So how am I going to do this tiebreaker is, let me see here. Let me figure this out. Let me see here. I wasn't really planning on a 3-way tie here. I was hoping for like a 2-way tie at most. Alishan, never heard of lemon cockatoides. I think I bought it from Aquatics Art. Years ago, I bought it from Aquatic Arts. Let me see here. Let me see how I can do this here. Create a giveaway. Let me see if I can do it this way. Actually, no, let me see here. Let me spin wheel. So I need to do a spin wheel of names. Let me see here. So let's, yeah, no one ever plans for a 3-way. Let's see here. Let me see here. I need to clear this. I need to clear the names out. So we have Big, Steve. Who else do we have? Who else had cockatoides here on the first guess? On the first guess on the guess on the first picture, we have let's see, Big Steve's glass boxes, followed with Alishan. So there we go. Let me shuffle a few times here. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Alrighty. Sorry about the ads. So let's see who the lovely winner of the accessory bags is, which is going to be the one on my website, aquariumthoughts.com. Let's see here. Now keep in mind you are an international. I'll find something else, and the winner is Alishan, it looks like. Yep, there we go. We got a winner. It's Alishan. Congratulations on the win. Please email me at dave@aquariumthoughts.com, and I will ship you one of these bags, one of these lovely accessory bags with my logo and something on the side. So definitely email me on that. Now, if you are not in the U.S., I'll probably have to figure something else out because the shipping on this would be too much. But I will figure something else to ship you out. But email me at dave@aquariumthoughts.com and I will send that out. Give it to Steve. Okay, if that's what you want, I'll gladly give it to Big Steve. So Big Steve, let me see. What's the name on that? Big Steve's glass boxes. Go ahead and email me at dave@aquariumthoughts.com and I will ship you either the bag out if you're in the U.S. or something else if you're international. So definitely email me on that. And I think I might have a few other things on tap here on the game. So let me go back to the slideshow here. Nope, that's not the slideshow I wanted. I'm not even on the right screen here. Oh wait, no, yes I am. I'm on the right screen here. Alrighty. So now we're back in the game here. So Big Steve, feel free to email me at dave@aquariumthoughts.com and I'll ship it out to you if you're in the U.S. or if you're international. Okay. So let's go ahead and continue on here. I do have one other question in regards to this pistogramma. This one might be a little more difficult, but I do have to do something real fast. But I'll reveal what the question is, and then I'll be right back. Now, this was going to be for a second bonus contest, but since someone won the first contest, this is null and void. So the question on this one is, what was his name? Now, if you watch my channel, some of my older videos, you might know this, so please let me know what the name was, and I will be right back. Hi there, Jeff. Welcome to the chat. Right now, I am in the middle of getting something for my mother-in-law. Right now, we're playing in the middle of the game here. Right now, this is Name That Fish. And on the screen is one of my old fish that I used to have. It was a Pistogramma Kakatotes lemon variety that I purchased from Aquatic Arts. Right now on the screen is what was his name? Yeah, right now I have to heat up something in the microwave, so you might hear some beeps. But I can put myself on mute so you don't hear that beep. And I will be back in about like 50 seconds. And I do want to send my condolences to you, Jeff, on your grandma. Alrighty, I'm back. Hey, Vinoski, how's it going? Yeah, I'm definitely happy that the stickers made it too. How's it going? Okay, so right now, was there any guesses on the name of this fish? And no, it wasn't Jeff. No, it wasn't Mandy. Nor was it Debs or Steven. So there's some names you could tick off your box on this guess. Any names? Now, keep in mind it is a common. Well, I wouldn't say common guy's name, but it is a name that you can find on a human, if that helps. So it wasn't like any fancy sparkle pants or anything like that. But I'm guessing I'm guessing not a lot of people know the name of this fish, unless like I said, you watch some of my older videos, which I did have them in a few videos of mine. Hey, Deb's a quiet, and it wasn't Vinoski either. But I understand that you guys are saying hi to each other. Hey, yep, Jesse's still in the house again. Yeah, it's definitely been a while since I've seen that name. Primarily because I haven't been streaming late Thursday nights anymore. But I think I'm going to start picking it up again. Was his name Leroy? No, it was not Leroy. I guess this one is probably a hard one, which is probably why no one probably would have guessed his name, unless it was just by perchance. Let's see here. Although he kind of does look like a Leroy. Deb's Aquapet says, what about Fred? What about Fred? I don't know no Fred. Nope. Not Fred either. I was going to say something, but that might give it away too much. Okay, I will say that Debs, you were very, very, very close on the name, but not quite there yet. He's Lemony, so Snickets. No, not Mikey. Oh, Snickets would have been a good name. But no, it's a normal. It's actually a normal human name. Probably should have named him Snickets though. Maybe if I ever get another one, maybe I will call it. Maybe I will give it Snickets. Okay, Jesse. It's a normal human name. If you look through my old videos, it's on there, and it was close to Deb's answer. And unfortunately, someone actually already did say it, which is Frank. Yeah, Frank was this fish's name. I could go through the next slide. It was Frank. And did Big Steve ever comment? I didn't see him comment. But one thing I do want to bring up is guessing the plants. Let's see if I can find the answer here. Which is, I think, one thing I passed over is when someone guessed the plants. There you go, Stephen. Red tiger lotus, Valenacerian maybe, possibly Antenera, which if you look on the bottom, right there, you do have some red tiger lotus. And if you look in the back, you have some Vallisneria, which Stephen definitely knows his plants right there, even though they're a pixely mess. And of course, there's a Potagenum back there too. I think that one was a Potagenum. Yeah, Allison was pretty good. She actually guessed. Let me go back. Along with Big Steve, they actually guessed back. That's too far. They actually guessed what it was from that. I have no clue how they guessed it from that, but they guessed it from that. It's just a pile of pixels, and yet they came up with cockatoides. I don't even know how you get cockatoides from that, but they definitely got it right off the bat. That's the only reason. Looks like Crispus. Yeah, that might have been Crispus. Yeah, I did have Crispus before, so that's probably what that one was. Which is why I had the second. That's why I had the second bonus one up. Is if no one won that one, I was gonna hope they guessed the fish's name was Frank, and if not, then I was just gonna do a random drawing. But I don't see Big Steve here in a while. I don't know if he ever heard Alishon's answer on that. So Alishon, you could either contact him and let him know to email me, or you could just email me and I'll send it to you. It's actually pretty clear on the phone. Yeah, maybe that's it. Let me see. Let me see what it says on the fan. And if you squint. Maybe I should have pixelated it more then. You see, I'm trying to get it back on my phone, but it's taking a while. Yeah, because I was viewing it on the. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, I guess it is slightly clearer on the phone. All right, here we go. What is this fish? Name the fish here, guys. This one's probably easy. You just got to figure out what it is, though. And while you guys do that, I am going to put my fish food away that I took out of my accessory bag right here, because otherwise I forget it here and I don't want to have to clean it up later. So please name this fish. Maximum 20 pixels is my philosophy. Yeah, so next time I do that, I'm going to make it first of all, you kind of have to figure out what kind of puzzle is this. I'm not going to tell you what it is, what kind of puzzle it is. You got to figure it out for yourself. Jesse says barb. Which I don't know. I guess that fish in the picture could be a barb. Alishon says African butterfly fish. Yeah, Jesse says, oh, laugh out loud. Deb says African butterfly fish. And obviously this one was fairly easy because this is an African butterfly fish. This is one of my older ones I used to have back when I lived in my old place. Let me see. This one was. Let me see if I can tell by the tail. Looking at the tail, I believe this one was the female. I can't really see that fin closely enough. I think this one was the female I had. If I had a better picture, a better angle, I probably would be able to tell you on that one. But yeah, that one was pretty easy. So going to the next one. This one is anagram. What fish is this? I don't know how easy this one is, but with the way you guys have been guessing, you guys make it look easy. Next time I'm definitely have to come up with harder questions here. Anagram is scary door. Name the fish. Yep. It is related to the arowana. Definitely, if you do have one, definitely get a lid because they do love to jump. The older one that was in the picture, well, that's one of them I had in the aquarium, but they used to love to jump, and I would hear clunk, clunk, clunk in the middle of the night. First guess on this one is Stephen P. 2003 Aquatics, saying Corridors. And since no one else is coming in with close guesses there, it is Corridors. Anagram for Corridors is scary door, along with many other words. This is just the one I chose to use. Congratulations, Steven. You actually did come up with that pretty scarily fast. But a big Steve box person, thingamajiggy Bob, he came up with that one pistogram scarily fast too. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Is this the last one? This might be the last one. Yep, the answer is Corridorus. That was a Corridorus. And thanks for playing. I appreciate you guys for joining. I really need probably next time to come up with. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Next time I will definitely have to come up with stuff that's a little bit more difficult. Let me put this up a little. There we go. Yeah, big Steve Bach person knows his stuff. Yeah. I'm guessing you're probably on a phone too, which probably helped a little. Though I still don't. I looked at the phone and I still don't know how you got it. But as far as my channel thing goes, I'm still trying to reach 3,000. That's why I'm kind of live streaming on Thursday nights now, as well as Sunday mornings. That way I could hopefully get my hours up. And this last week really helped because right now I'm at 1831 as opposed to 1799 a few days ago. Surprisingly, when I started doing the videos again after the hiatus here, I was actually losing hours, even though I was doing live streams, doing more videos and all that. I was actually losing hours for some reason, but it looks like I'm jumping back up to 1831. Definitely great seeing you guys here. Nice seeing AC Aqua again. It's been a while. Definitely hit me up on Facebook more often there, Jesse. Let's see here. I'm definitely off on my chat on this part. Yeah, Big Steve does know his stuff. although I will say, Steven, I think on that whole thing, I think you got the most difficult part on it which was actually guessing the plants in that picture. I think knowing what plants those were, I think that's a little bit more difficult. I think on that you're pretty much guessing from this. I think it was this picture. No. I think it was this picture you were guessing from, which I have no. Well, I think. Let me pop that thing up. I think from that picture you could probably tell that was red tiger lotus. I guess you could see the Vallisnerian back there, but okay. On that, Jesse, there are two levels. You have the first level, which is 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours. Which back when I was streaming, when you were on my live streams, Jesse, I would have definitely made that because I was above 500 subscribers and I was way above 3,000 watch hours. I think back then I was up to actually I got up to the 4,000 watch hours back then. But the second level is 4,000 watch hours with 1,000 subscribers. The the colors and the general shapes made it easy. Yeah, I think with the first level you get. I think if I might be quoting myself wrong on this, but the first level with 3,000 watch hours and 500 subs, you get not subscription. You get memberships and super chats. But the one thing you do not get is ad revenue. But once you reach 4,000 and 1,000, then you also get the advertising stuff as well. But my primary goal right now is to get to 3,000. And if you look in the lower left-hand corner there, I'm at 1831. So I still have a little bit of ways to go. And that is actually from the number that I got from this morning. I'll probably definitely have a different number tomorrow morning, but that's a whole nother ball of wax. So if you catch me on Sunday, Hopefully that goes up rather than down like it has been, even though I've been streaming and doing videos. So on Sunday I will be doing the fishy news, and that's on Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific. And on Monday I will have a video out as well. So definitely, hopefully you're subscribed and that way you get notifications on those. And I do hope to see you guys on Sunday morning as well. So definitely come join me, and we'll talk about the fishy news. Not just saying what the news is, but I do kind of like to add stuff, what I feel about it. And the video on Monday is just basically a recording live of a fishy news segment that I did expand a little bit more on. But yeah, Steve. Yeah, looking back, I guess you can kind of make general shapes and colors easily on that. But yeah, I definitely hope to get to the 3,000 ASAP, because I do have some plans, especially for the summer. I do have some opportunities to make some good content. In my opinion, there will be good content during some vacation time I have coming up. Yeah, Jesse, I have 2 levels now. One takes less than the other. The other one you get. I think the high level, all you get is the advertisement revenue going on with that as well. But yeah, I definitely will be on my streaming bucket again come Sunday morning. Yeah, like I said, my streaming bucket. So when I say I'm on my bucket, I'm literally sitting on a bucket. Primarily because I think sitting on a bucket next to my fish tanks here is a lot better than sitting at the table with nothing behind me except for a small glimmer of my fish tank. And the other thing I could actually do now is actually live stream. This is a live stream of my fish tank. Poor little fishies are being stirred a little. Sorry about fishies. And those are my Congo tetras and my silver tip tetras. I do have some Panagar in there right now, which aren't showing up on stream right now. Oh, there's one. There's one. Unfortunately, my ugly mug is covering it. So if I were to, nope, it's going back in stream. That's one of my Panagars right there. That's actually probably my large guy right now. I think that's the largest one I have right now. The oldest one there. I do love the colors, and they are really coloring up nicely in this tank. But yeah. Yeah, I saw his Facebook post on that. I think it's the next few weeks, isn't it, Jesse? I'll probably be flying over Hawaii this summer. Although I don't know if my flight will go over Hawaii, but I will be going over the Pacific Ocean this summer. Probably not necessarily over Hawaii, but at least over that big ocean right there. So that's part of the hint on the content that I might be able to do this summer. Hopefully I could do some recording where I'll be, and I will be posting some of that on my YouTube channel right here, as long as it's mostly aquarium related. And I do have some plans to do some aquarium related stuff over there. But yeah. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, I actually met him. I don't know if you saw the Coast video, the Aquaswap video I did, but yeah, I did get a chance to sit down and actually talk with him a little bit. Nice guy. Very, 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 very nice. Let me see if I can get an answer on that for you, Jesse. Let me pull up my. But I did get an update on that from. I don't know if it was Facebook or Instagram. Let me see. No. Let's see. Maybe it was Instagram. I'm not seeing it. I saw it somewhere. I forget where. I completely forget where I did. Maybe let me check in. Maybe it was Instagram. I really forget where I saw the update at. I don't know if it was Instagram or Facebook, one of the two. Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, I was actually able to talk with him more than just what I did in the video. It wasn't just that interview. I did talk to him a little bit. I was actually able to just sit down and I wasn't able to sit down. Well, I wasn't able to. I was able to sit down and chat with him for a bit, and not just fish related stuff either, but that was a nice little sit down with him. That I really appreciate having the sit down time with him. I mean, definitely, if you could get a meetup with him, that. Have you ever met Mel before, Jesse? Have you ever talked to him before? Because he's really down to earth. Really down to earth. And I guess he's. I think if I remember right, his mom lives out here, but that's why one of the main reasons why he's down here often, rather than being up where he lives up north. But but yeah, you see, was it Facebook? I thought it was Facebook. This is really gonna bug me now. I think he's going over there for some kind of event or something. Some fish club thing. Huh. But this is gonna be really, really bugging me now. Let's see here. And I'm just trying to find close. Just trying to find. Nope. It's been a while since I've actually sat down and used whatchamacallit.
OMGs.
Yep.
OMGs, look how nasty.
Yeah, you can hear him in the background there. I didn't mean to do that part. I am trying to find the line fish keeper in here. I forget how. Oh, there he is. There he is. Okay. Reels. No, I don't want reels. I want posts. Oh well, I give up. What was it? Let me see here. Maybe I find in my notifications. I wonder if maybe it was on from someone else's page and they were mentioning him or something. I really don't remember. I remember seeing it. I remember him saying something about Hawaii. Yeah, Empire Dirt. Yeah, YouTube is my fish club. Yeah, my fish club is Coast Fish Club because basically it's local and it's actually not dead like Jesse's is. Man, where? Man, this is gonna bug the crap out of me. I know I saw it. I was actually thinking of you, Jesse. I'm like, hey, I wonder if Jesse's gonna go see him there. Which was odd. It's odd that I see you here today. Let's see here. Let's see where was it? Sorry, this is really bugging me now. Really, really bugging me. Empire Dirt. I could call you Jeff. Mel aka Hawaiian Fish Keeper, mentioned something about going to Hawaii. I saw it on one of my feeds, and I don't remember where I've seen it, but I know I've seen it. And apparently, Jesse has heard about it, but I actually seen it somewhere. I just forget where. Not YouTube Music, not Google News, Facebook. A lot by Bob Kaler. Where did I see it? I know I've seen it. I just don't remember where I've seen it. Okay, here it is. Mel. It's okay. It's from a reel. I'll see you all next June 11th, Wednesday at Aqua Concepts Hawaii. Come support family-owned local Hawaiian businesses and our aquarium, something or other. So yeah, you are right, Jess. He is coming. It was on Instagram. Let me see if I can find the reel so I could actually. Yeah, he posted it. He posted the day at like 8:19. Let me see if I can find that reel, and I'll post it in the. Let me see. I don't know if it's this one or not. Where is it? Yeah, I don't know where it is from the one today, but it is from today. So I guess in June. Something about Aqua something or other. Yeah, it was Instagram, but there we go. I found it. I'm surprised I found it, but I found it. Alrighty. So AC, AC. Sorry, I know someone called AC that I work with. But Jesse, if you want, send me an email with your new address. I'll send you some of my new stickers. You can contact me at dave@aquariumthoughts.com, and I'll send you out some new stickers. I do got some new ones. I don't have any of them on me. Ooh, you're wondering if that still happened? Your friend got in trouble with the law? That's the same. Uh-oh. I don't know. Yeah. I'll send you one of my new stickers, Jesse. One of my new holographic stickers. Time for me to go back on my bucket. Now, is that friend that got in trouble, is that the same guy who's running that little thing that Mel's supposedly going to? Well, hopefully he's not in too much trouble. And that's very unfortunate if that does kind of hinder Mel's trip out there. But I'm assuming if Mel goes out there, he'll probably find something else to do over there. Also, that was the same friend that was dealing with that stuff. Oh, that's not good. Yeah. If you want to share that with me, you could share that with me by email. That's definitely not good. But hopefully it's not too bad, like I said. And fortunately, my setup right now is really not geared for online things right now. Well, I guess I could. Let me see if I could try this here. I don't know how well this is gonna work. Let me see if I can get this set up here. Let's see here. Give me 1 second here. Doop. doop, doop, doop. Now keep in mind this will be live. I guess while I'm here, I guess I could do some testing here. Let's see, VOD.ninja. Oh, it's fish related too. OBS Ninja. That's not good. That's unfortunate, definitely. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's see if I can do this here. Let me create a different room though. Let me create a different room. I don't want that. I don't want that room because I think that has me on there as well. Yeah, I was assuming it was fish related. I think I probably could think where you could go really, really in the wrong direction in terms of being in Hawaii. Can see. No. Let me see if I get this working here. Yeah, I could definitely see where you go wrong with that. I have a guess, but I'm not gonna make that guess. Let's see here. I wonder if this is gonna work. Doop, 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 doop. That's not what I wanted. But yeah, let's see here. Oops. Control audio by OBS. Yeah, that's fine. All right, let's see if this works. Move that over there. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but let's see. Oops. Where am I at? There I am. Let's see. Go back over here. Go down here. Oh no, that's not going to work. Hey Jeff, if you're still there and available, I figure we might as well test this out while I'm here. Let's see if that works. Let's see how that works. If someone wants to click on that, and basically, I'm trying. This is if you want to come up on stream. Yeah, if you want to come up on screen or not. That's one thing I haven't been able to test yet because I haven't been able to get someone to come up and test it. Now, keep in mind, I am still streaming. This will be on stream, so you probably don't want to mention anything you don't want to be mentioned online. Okay. The laptop is down for the night. Okay. I can always do it another night too. This is one thing I have yet to be able to try. And one thing, I mean, it probably works on the phone too, but yeah, might take up too much resources. We can always try another time too. But I'm probably about heading off soon, anyways, because it is about 10:40, and I do have to work early in the morning tomorrow. This is the one reason why I didn't really stream Thursday nights anymore, because basically I do work early. But I've been staying up late this. Okay, no worries. Scratch that idea. All right, that's done. It was worth a shot, but I don't need that up anymore. But yeah, that definitely, Jeff. One of these nights we do have to try that out and test it out, and see if I get this working. That's one thing I've yet to try on OBS, is having people live up on here on the stream. I know Jesse could attest to this. We used to do these late night streams on Thursdays, and we used to be up online. We used to be up online till like what, 3 or 4 in the morning my time, Jesse. Some nights anyway. Sometimes like earlier, but we used to be on for hours. But it was always a fun time. We be able to like chit chat in here. A lot of times about fish, a lot of times about other things, but I kind of miss those days when we used to do that. So Stream Ninja wasn't bad from a guest point of view. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I used it as a guest point of view to actually to run scenes from my other computer to my stream. I used to use it for that purpose. Yep, that was Jesse. Those definitely were the days. Those were the late night days. Yeah. So when Ed mentioned he misses those old Thursdays. Those were the old Thursdays I remember. Because I used to go right after Ed. I think right before Ed was who used to be work for before Ed. Boy, the name is right off the tip of my tongue. Speaking of Thursday nights, speaking of nailing this down, either Jeff or Zen could probably answer this. Do they normally do a stream right after Ed's done? Do they normally do another stream right after that? Because I never see one scheduled. I'm just curious. Because I've been scheduling mine at 7:30. If they're going to do a stream afterwards, I kind of want to wait on my stream in that regards. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's later there, Jeff, because you're like a couple hours later than I am. Probably what, 12:40 there. But yeah, considering I think me and Jesse did. Might have been Anthony's fishy friends too, and them. I think one. I think one time. I think one time we stayed up, and then the East Coasters were coming back awake at the time. Jesse sleeps at 9 p.m. nowadays. I don't even know what time it is in Hawaii right now. Yeah, that's a good question there, Zen. How's that working out for you? Because obviously it's almost 11 o'clock here. It's definitely later over there. I'm guessing it's almost 1 o'clock there, maybe 12. No, it's probably 2 hours ahead of me. So it's probably almost 1 a.m. there. Jesse, I haven't heard from Anthony in a while. So I have no clue how he's been doing. So it's 7:41 there. I chit chatted with George a little bit recently. He seems to be doing okay. He's still doing live streams here and there. I need to stop by George's house one of these days and visit with him again. Considering he does look close to me too. Yeah, I guess I was right. Almost 1. I think the think the Milwaukee, like what's his name said, the Milwaukee time postmark kind of gave that away. Oh, okay. Sorry. Google's responding to something I said. Yeah, George is still going strong. I haven't seen Anthony's Fishy Friends stream lately, and I haven't really seen him on. I don't know if he's on Facebook like I am or not, but yeah, George is still around. He's still kicking. Like I said, I just need to stop by his house one of these days and visit with him again. Yeah, there's a lot of people I don't see anymore. Back from those days. But yeah, anyways, I think I do need to get down because I still need to clean up this lovely streaming setup. Don't watch fish content anymore, but you're special. Thanks, Jesse. I appreciate it. I could definitely use the watch hours on my channel. I started. Haven't seen that name in a long time. Which name was that, Jeff? Anthony's Fishy Friends. Yeah, you could catch him in some of my videos when we went down to San Diego and toured some fish stores down there. And I really hate this lag between the stream and the chat, but yeah, yeah. Before AC Aqua jumped up on my screen, that's the first time. That's the first time in a long time I've seen his name. And actually, I was actually thinking of his name earlier today when I saw Mel was the Hawaiian fish keeper was heading over to Hawaii. I'm like, hey, Jesse's over there. Aqua balls, yeah, that's George. I wonder if my computer's still running. I haven't seen it.
Dave's Aquarium thoughts said yes.
Yep. I guess my computer's still working. By the way, Jeff, did you hear that on stream, or is that just on my monitor? I kind of forgot the settings I chose last time I had it on the stream. I guess Jesse, if you heard that yes on the stream too, please let me know. The only thing I can really get going right is the bot to actually chat on the stream, not so much talk on the stream. Oh yeah, George did just do his discus unboxing. Oh, okay, you heard it on stream. Okay, yeah, that's one thing I need to stop and watch. That's one thing I need to watch is his unboxing. I'm curious where he bought it. I'm guessing if he's unboxing, I guess he ordered it online. I'll definitely have to watch probably tomorrow or later on tonight if I have time before I go to sleep. But I will be waking up probably around like 6:10 in the morning tomorrow. Yeah, apparently that didn't want to say anything, but oh well, it is what it is. I'll watch it probably say something after I Yeah, I think the bot went to bed. It probably has to deal with service. Let me see here. There it goes. There we go. Okay, let's see here. Let me see why. Oh, yeah. Streamer bot didn't want to cooperate that well. But it is what it is. Oh well. I'm surprised it still talked. Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to shut down the stream for the night because I am starting to get all sleepy, and I do need to wake up at, like I said, 6:10 in the morning. And I have a long day because it's going to be hot, hot, hot tomorrow, and I'm going to be outside in that heat and all that fun jazz. So anyways, thanks everyone for jumping up and joining my stream today. And I hope to see you Sunday morning as well, 9 a.m. Pacific. We'll be doing the fishing. And I know, Jesse, that's going to be really considering you're in Hawaii. And thanks for stopping by. See if I can get this right.